Have you ever been told, "You don't look your age"? What if that simple compliment is more than just flattery? What if your youthful glow isn't about skincare or genetics, but a reflection of your soul? Today, we're about to uncover the hidden spiritual reasons behind a timeless face, reasons that might just change how you see yourself. Maybe someone once casually told you that you looked younger than your age. You smiled, said thank you, and moved on, thinking it was just a kind gesture. But what if that compliment carried a much deeper truth? What if your youthful appearance is not just a coincidence, but a mirror of something far more profound within you? In this video, we're diving into a powerful topic: the unseen connection between your inner life and your outer appearance, a link that many people overlook. Because sometimes, looking younger is a sign of more than just good habits. It could be a reflection of your energy, your spirit, your faith, or your deep harmony with the universe. Maybe you approach life with a sense of wonder. Maybe you avoid negativity and choose kindness instead. Maybe you walk in faith, trusting in a higher power, letting go of stress and being grateful for even the smallest blessings. That's the kind of energy that doesn't just affect your mind, it shapes your presence. And it shows, often more than you realize. In the next few minutes, we'll explore the spiritual forces that may be responsible for your youthful glow. We'll look into how qualities like faith, gratitude, humor, and peace do more than uplift your spirit. They radiate through you. We'll also uncover how these aren't just nice traits. They're signs of deep alignment with something greater. Each reason we explore will help you understand how to nurture this energy and live with more peace, joy, and fulfillment. For instance, one reason you may appear younger is because you might be an old soul. An old soul carries wisdom, sometimes earned not just in this life, but through many experiences, perhaps even across lifetimes. This wisdom shapes how you view the world, how you respond, how you breathe. It gives you a quiet calm, a serenity that protects you from the wear and tear of everyday stress. Others may be burdened by life's chaos, but an old soul knows how to release negativity and embrace grace. That inner peace, it doesn't just stay inside. It radiates through your eyes, your smile, the stillness in your presence. Living as an old soul means choosing peace over conflict, understanding over judgment. And that harmony, it becomes magnetic. People feel it. They're drawn to it. Not because you're trying to impress, but because your spirit heals. As Proverbs 17:22 says, "A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones." That's what an old soul carries, a joyful heart. And that joy, that light, is part of what keeps them young. But that's just one reason. Another has to do with something far more mystical. Just as we explored earlier, how an old soul carries timeless wisdom that glows from within, there's another hidden force that keeps your spirit young and vibrant: your deep connection to the natural and mystical energies of the universe. You. See, some people don't just live in the world, they feel it. They find peace in the rustling of leaves, in the golden warmth of sunlight touching their skin, or in the quiet wonder of a starlit night. These aren't just pretty moments, they're sacred. For those in tune with nature's rhythm, these experiences act as fuel for the soul. They recharge the spirit with a calming, healing energy that others often notice, even if they can't quite explain it. Living in harmony with these natural forces brings a quiet lightness to their being, a freshness that doesn't fade with time. While others may feel worn down by life's constant rush, these individuals flow with the seasons. They rest when the world slows down and bloom when it's time to grow. As Isaiah 40:31 so beautifully puts it, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." This spiritual connection not only refreshes the mind and heart, It protects the body. It fosters resilience, vibrancy, and a deep sense of balance that keeps them thriving in a world full of chaos. But there's more. Another powerful reason you may appear younger than your years lies in your extraordinary sense of empathy. Empaths have a rare and beautiful gift: the ability to deeply feel what others feel. They don't just listen to words, they hear the emotions beneath them. They pick up on subtle cues, absorb hidden energies, and instinctively know what someone else is going through. But empathy isn't only about feeling others, it's about transforming the emotional energy. While many people hold on to stress or carry the weight of others' pain, empaths have a profound ability to release what doesn't belong to them. This emotional release keeps their spirit light, their mind clear, and their body free from the toxins of prolonged stress. That balance radiates outward. Empaths often have a calming glow, eyes that sparkle with understanding, and a smile that feels like home. They may not be the loudest in the room, but there's something magnetic about their quiet energy, something that draws people in and makes them feel safe, seen, and valued. By living with open hearts, empaths nurture a vitality that no wrinkle, cream can offer. Their compassion energizes them, their kindness nourishes others, and their joy in meaningful connection keeps their spirit forever young. They are reminders, especially in a harsh world, that gentleness is not weakness. Their glow comes not from avoiding pain, but from embracing it with grace and choosing love anyway. As 1 Peter 3:8 reminds us, be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. This divine gift of empathy keeps their souls blooming and allows them to shine as beacons of light for everyone around them. And still, there's another source of this youthful essence. Let's turn now to the quiet strength of inner wisdom and how it protects you from the forces that age the soul, from the inside out. In the previous section, we explored how empathy and deep inner wisdom preserve youth by nurturing peace within. But that wisdom doesn't just stay locked inside. It begins to shape how a person moves through the world and how the world feels when they walk into the room. This isn't just about looking young. It's about radiating a timeless beauty, a presence that comes from a soul in harmony with life itself. People who carry this inner wisdom make intentional choices. They choose peace instead of conflict. They pause and reflect rather than reacting impulsively. They understand that rushing through life or clinging to resentment only adds invisible weight, tension that seeps into the face, the body, the spirit. Instead, they embrace simplicity and mindfulness. They slow down. They pay attention to the little things: the scent of morning air, the feeling of sunlight on their skin, the warmth of shared laughter. And in that attentiveness, they cultivate a quiet energy, one that keeps them light, vibrant, and fully alive. No matter their age, when you're near them, you feel it. Their calm presence invites others to pause, to breathe, and to find meaning in life's everyday moments. They remind us of this truth: real beauty comes not from perfection, but from living intentionally, with a heart open to growth. As Proverbs 3:13 says, "Blessed are those who find wisdom, those who gain understanding." That blessing doesn't just stay with them. It flows outward, enriching their relationships, uplifting their environment, and creating a ripple effect of peace. Now, here's something remarkable. Another reason someone may appear younger than their age is the kindness of their heart. Have you ever noticed how people who carry no bitterness, no grudges, tend to shine in a different way? Those who live with an open heart, free from anger or resentment, often glow with a radiant, youthful energy. That's because they're not burdened by emotional toxins. They're not weighed down by grudges or pain. And that inner lightness, it shows. Kindness has a transformative power, not only on how you feel, but on how you look. When your spirit is in harmony with compassion and understanding, your inner balance spills into your physical well-being. It shows up in your posture, in your face, in your very presence. Kind people walk through life with empathy. They don't judge, they embrace. And by releasing negativity, they keep their spirit unburdened, light, and free. It's a glow that can't be faked, a genuine smile, eyes that hold warmth, a presence that soothes. Kindness is more than doing good. It's a way of living. It nourishes your soul and protects your energy from becoming contaminated by negativity. And because of this, people with kind hearts often seem to defy time itself. Their youthful energy comes from their capacity to love, to forgive, and to offer grace, even when it's difficult. As Ephesians 4:32 reminds us, be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. This kind of kindness brings renewal, healing not only to relationships, but to the soul. And that healing has a powerful outward expression in your vitality, your appearance, and your joy. In a world that can feel harsh and divided, a kind spirit stands out like light in the darkness. It reminds everyone that true beauty always starts from within. And yet, another trait plays a surprising role in maintaining youthful energy. Let's now explore the quiet strength of adaptability and how those who flow with life stay young from the inside out. Previously, we discovered how kindness and adaptability nurture a youthful spirit by keeping the heart light and open to change. But what happens when you pair that flexibility with something even deeper? A quiet strength rooted in peace? You see, life is full of unpredictable twists and turns. But instead of getting overwhelmed by what they can't control, people who embrace adaptability choose to focus on what they can. They protect their peace by letting go of resistance and flowing with life's rhythm. These individuals live in a state of grace. They don't cling to past regrets or future fears. They breathe deeply, accept what is, and move forward with a calm heart. And that attitude is reflected in their appearance. They often seem more relaxed, more vibrant, more youthful, because they aren't carrying emotional weight that drags the spirit down. By welcoming life's changes with an open heart, they free themselves from the heavy emotions that silently age the soul. This inner lightness, this deep surrender, creates a glow that others can't help but notice. As Ecclesiastes 3:1 beautifully reminds us, there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. When you embrace each season without resistance, you align with the natural flow of life itself. You conserve your energy, you preserve your joy, and over time, this harmony becomes a shield, guarding both your soul and your body from the wear and tear of stress. Adaptability isn't weakness, it's wisdom in motion. It allows you to thrive through every chapter with resilience, grace, and youthful strength that no storm can shake. But that's not all. Another powerful trait that keeps you looking and feeling young is the strength of a positive spirit. People who live with hope in their hearts radiate something special. They face life's challenges with optimism, always looking for the silver lining, even when things fall apart. And this mindset does more than just lift their mood. It transforms their biology. By focusing on what's possible rather than what's wrong, they reduce stress, protect their well-being, and maintain an emotional freedom that lightens their entire being. You can see this kind of spirit in the smallest gestures: a sincere smile, a kind word, a laugh that bubbles up even on a difficult day. These moments aren't just signs of joy, they're fuel for the soul. They rejuvenate both the giver and the receiver. A positive attitude becomes a natural beauty treatment, smoothing the face, brightening the eyes, and infusing the body with peace. People with this joyful outlook don't get stuck in failure. They bounce back, they learn, they keep moving, stronger, lighter, more radiant than before. Their joy is contagious, It creates warmth wherever they go. They're like sunshine on a cloudy day, reminding everyone that hope is never out of reach, as Proverbs 17:22, heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. This isn't just poetry, it's truth. Joy heals, joy strengthens, and joy keeps you young. Because ultimately, a positive spirit is more than an attitude. It's a way of life. It's choosing to see the beauty in the world, to practice gratitude, and to meet life with courage and delight. When you live with that mindset, you nurture a soul that glows, a spirit that not only stays youthful, but inspires others to walk in the same light. And as we'll now see, there's one final trait that completes this picture of ageless vitality: the spark of childlike curiosity, that rare gift of seeing life with wonder again and again. In the last section, we uncovered how a positive spirit and joyful resilience can preserve your youth from the inside out. Now let's lean into another beautiful force that often goes unnoticed: the power of childlike curiosity. Think of a child. They ask endless questions. They find magic in puddles, joy in cardboard boxes, and excitement in the unknown. This playful, curious energy keeps their spirits high and their hearts open. Adults who carry this same mindset, who choose to stay curious, tend to live lighter. They don't get bogged down by overthinking or consumed by every small stressor. Instead, they focus on the journey. They find joy in exploration, laughter in small things, and wonder in everyday life. This perspective isn't naive, it's nourishing. It keeps the mind sharp, the emotions agile, and the heart forever young. Whether it's trying out a new hobby, exploring a new place, or simply laughing at life's absurdities, curiosity fuels vitality that defies age. And it's not just a mental shift, it's a soul-deep transformation. Jesus himself highlighted this very idea in Matthew 18:3. Unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. This powerful scripture reminds us that childlike wonder, marked by trust, joy, and openness, is not a weakness. It's a sacred strength. Laughing more, learning more, playing more. These aren't just feel-good ideas, they're life-giving habits. Studies even show that staying playful and curious reduces stress, improves health, and slows aging. People who nurture this kind of curiosity radiate a timeless charm. They draw others in, not by force, but by the simple beauty of being fully alive. In the end, living with curiosity is about choosing joy over fear, wonder over rigidity. It's seeing life not as a list of problems to solve, but as a playground of possibilities. And when you live like that, you not only stay young at heart, you inspire others to do the same. But there's another trait that quietly fuels this youthful energy. It's the quiet, steady strength of faith, the ability to trust life's flow even when the path ahead isn't clear. This kind of faith doesn't always look religious, though it certainly can be. Sometimes it's simply a deep knowing that everything has meaning, that even when things don't make sense, they are somehow working for your good. People who carry this trust have a calmness about them. They don't constantly wrestle with what ifs. They don't let anxiety run wild in their minds. Instead, they focus on what they can do, and they release the rest. This surrender to something greater frees them from stress, protects their peace, and fills them with an unshakable resilience. Even in uncertainty, they walk with steady hearts. Even in setbacks, they move forward with grace. And it shows. Their energy is grounded. Their presence is magnetic. Being around someone who radiates this deep trust feels like stepping into sunlight. You feel warmed, supported, hopeful. As Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." Faith like this doesn't just help you survive life's storms, it helps you shine through them. It's an inner stillness that shows up in your eyes, your smile, your glow. It's proof that a peaceful spirit really is the secret to lasting youth. And speaking of secrets, let's explore one of the simplest yet most powerful habits of all, a mindset that brightens the heart and softens the years: gratitude. As we just explored, faith anchors the soul and curiosity keeps the heart young. But there's another force just as powerful: gratitude, a quiet, radiant energy that brightens every corner of your life. Gratitude isn't just a warm feeling, it's transformational. It lifts your spirit, calms your mind, and yes, it even shows on your face. That glow of thankfulness, it's visible. Because positivity doesn't just make you feel good, it becomes contagious, it spreads, it uplifts everyone you come into contact with. Those who live in gratitude don't hold on to anger, envy, or resentment. They've learned to release those heavy emotions, and in doing so, keep their spirit light. This emotional release protects them from the aging effects of long-term stress. It's like taking off a heavy coat you didn't realize you were wearing. Suddenly you feel lighter, freer, more alive. Making gratitude a daily habit, whether through journaling, silent reflection, or simply pausing to appreciate a beautiful moment, can completely transform your outlook. It grounds you, it nourishes joy, and it breathes vitality into your being, no matter your age. Now let's move to something deeper, something rare, a presence you may have felt before in certain people but couldn't quite explain: the energy of the chosen one. These are individuals who carry a unique sense of purpose, like they were placed on this earth with a sacred mission. Whether it's to heal, inspire, uplift, or bring peace, there's something undeniably powerful about them. They don't just walk into a room, they shift its energy. Their presence alone can comfort others, even in moments of deep pain or uncertainty. What makes them different? It's not just their compassion or strength, it's their alignment. They live in harmony with their higher calling. Their body, mind, and spirit move together with intention and love. And this alignment, it protects them. It shields them from stress, helps them maintain their vitality, and keeps their energy ageless. The source of their power? A deep well of love, compassion, and selfless service. By giving to others, they unknowingly preserve something precious within themselves. An inner youth that time cannot touch. You can see it in their eyes, in the calm of their voice, in the peace they leave behind when they walk away. As Matthew 5:14 declares, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden." And that's exactly what these chosen souls are: a guiding light, a reminder that purpose and peace walk hand in hand. But if there's one trait that can instantly add years of joy and subtract years from your face, it's this: laughter. Those who laugh freely carry a spirit that's magnetic. They don't pretend life is perfect, but they choose to find humor in the chaos. They know that laughter is more than a reaction. It's medicine. It lowers stress, releases endorphins, boosts immunity, and resets your energy. It heals. It connects. It uplifts. Sharing a laugh can melt barriers and build strong, lasting bonds. People with a great sense of humor often have that unmistakable sparkle in their eyes, a lightness that says, "I'm alive, I'm free, I'm still curious about this world." They bring joy with them wherever they go. And that joy? It's not fleeting. It becomes a way of life. It sustains them through both triumph and trial. Laughter, like kindness and wisdom, becomes part of their essence. And that essence is what keeps them vibrant. Because in the end, looking younger is about more than skin. It's about soul. It's about the light you carry, the warmth in your words, the peace in your presence, the spark in your smile. whether it's through wisdom, faith, empathy, humor, or gratitude. Each of these traits we've explored today are not just habits. They are pathways to timeless beauty. And when you nurture them, when you live from the inside out, you don't just glow, you inspire.